From a sharp right uppercut to the body by Tyson. Again, a double right hand to the...
Oh, there it is, right hand to the head, and ATN's down.
Here comes Mike, spikes in. He leads to the right hand. Down he goes.
Mike Tyson is one of the greatest fighters of all time. The former undisputed heavyweight champion dominated the ring in the 1980s and the 1990s and invoked fear in his opponents even before they stepped inside the ring with him. Standing at just 5 feet and 10 inches tall, Tyson made up for what he lacked in height with his explosive speed and devastating power in both hands. In a career that spanned 2 decades, Tyson compiled an impressive record of 50 wins, with 44 of those coming by way of knockout. So in this video, we've compiled all of Mike Tyson's knockout victories. On March 6, 1985, 18-year-old Tyson made his professional debut against Hector Mercedes in a scheduled 4-round bout. The young Tyson came out charging from the start and needed only 1 round to end the fight. In his second professional bout, Tyson faced journeyman Trent Singleton. Once again, Tyson showed a dominant performance, dropping Singleton twice in the opening minute before scoring a stunning knockout.
Mike Tyson in his pro career, down goes Singleton again, left hook this time. This boy is tough. Doesn't throw many jabs, comes in, works close, hooks to head and body, and he's just...
His next opponent was a more experienced Don Halpin, who held a record of 10 wins and 18 losses at the time.
Fight career, significantly, not one of those 9 wins has been inside the distance, so he is not going to hurt Tyson. Can he survive?
Halpin took Tyson beyond the first round for the first time in his career. However, he eventually met the same fate as other opponents of Tyson, as he was brutally knocked out in the 4th.
Good right hand, Halpin down. You, behind the camera, had the most perfect view of that. Only difference is you saw the punch, Don Halpin didn't. Mandatory 8 early in the 4th. Can Tyson finish this? I think so. That's enough.
In his 4th professional fight, Tyson faced fellow undefeated Ricardo Spain in a scheduled 6-round bout. Spain came into the bout with a record of 7-0, but he quickly found out about Tyson's power when he was hurt in the opening minute.
That came on December the 4th. So here he is after a 6-month layoff going against the baby bull and Mike Tyson, and Tyson with that big, strong...
His only 2 losses. Oh, good right hand. Down goes Spain. Well,
right hand is a strong one from Mike Tyson. I asked him what he felt his best punch was.
He got back to his feet to continue fighting, but he was no match for Tyson.
Again, he got him with the left hand, and he's out of here. It is over as Spain is down, and the left hand was the one that finally finished him off. After a quick right-left combination from Tyson, Ricky's...
In September 1985, Tyson faced Michael Johnson. Tyson came out firing from the opening bell and dropped Johnson with a body shot.
I'm glad you pointed it out, because down he goes, the left hook. Just
yet. Sorry, here it comes.
There's the left hook.
There's the hook to the body.
And he missed
the
with
right,
the right.
yeah.
It was just the left hook, and he has so much...
Johnson survived the knockdown, but Tyson, once again, delighted us with one of the most impressive knockout wins of his career.
Right to the canvas.
23-pound weight advantage, and he put it all there.
The right to the head, and it's all over. Goodbye.
I hope he's not hurt, because that was a brutal, wide-open punch.
He did not have his guard up, and Mike Tyson just...
He knocked out Johnson with a brutal shot that also cost him a tooth. Following his victory over Donnie Long, Tyson fought in his first scheduled 8-round bout against Robert Colay. No one expected the fight to end so soon, but with just 1 punch, Tyson stopped Colay 37 seconds into the fight.
Left hook, good night. What a great shot. There's a mandatory 8. They keep wheeling him out.
This is also one of the fastest knockout wins of Tyson.
Missed with that, not with that. And really, Colay was...
On November 1st, 1985, Tyson faced Trinidad's Sterling Benjamin in a scheduled 8-round bout. This was also 3 days before Tyson's trainer Cus D'Amato died of pneumonia. Tyson continued to display his power as he dominated Benjamin and needed only 54 seconds to stop him.
10 wins, 7 inside round 1. Did I say 7? Bell. Somehow, you know, I just kind of doubt it. There's only so much punishment anybody can take. That is the limit of Sterling Benjamin's.
I was a little leery. I knew I was in there with a good fighter. I went the distance with some good fighters, and I was planning on just putting the pressure on him from the beginning to the end. I planned on coming out with a jab because I watched him in the DeWitt fight, and he was countering with the right hand guard. And coming in the first round.
9 days after Cus D'Amato's death, Tyson was back in the ring, and this time his opponent was Eddie Richardson. Standing at 6 feet 6 inches, Richardson dwarfed Tyson, but none of it mattered after the bell. Tyson floored Richardson with the very first punch he threw in the fight.
Of course, right hand by Tyson. Oh, my. First punch he threw.
To his credit, Richardson climbed back to his feet and survived a few more seconds by circling the ring. However, Tyson eventually caught him with another monstrous punch that knocked him out.
They can find some fights then. That left hand almost drove Richardson right through the canvas.
He not only knocked him down, but he absolutely carried him through the air.
And it's over.
I see right now a major flaw and problem in Mike Tyson's career, and that's going to be to have a fight that lasts long enough to get some good footage on it.
I'm telling you what, it's hard to do. Mike Tyson, without a doubt, one of the bright stars in the heavyweight picture, now goes to 11-0.
In his 13th professional fight, Tyson faced Conroy Nelson in a scheduled 8-round bout. Nelson was more experienced than most of Tyson's previous opponents, and he was expected to give the young prospect a tough fight. However, Tyson controlled the action from the opening bell and hurt Nelson a couple of times.
Trouble when we're crammed in alongside spectators at ringside. Somebody gets excited and stands up in front of the camera. We can't see. More importantly, you can't see.
To his credit, Nelson did well to survive the first round, but the inevitable happened in round 2 as Tyson scored another quick win.
And Nelson, who was in deep trouble, is in deeper trouble as the left hook, which is fast becoming a Tyson trademark, sends him down. The gum shield has been spat out. Nelson says, that's it, thank you very much. I think discretion the better part of...
On December 6, 1985, Tyson fought in his first scheduled 10-round bout against Sammy Scaff. The size and height differences between Tyson and Scaff was apparent from the start. However, Scaff could not use any of this to his advantage as Tyson easily dominated the fight and bloodied the much bigger opponent before ending the fight with a brutal knockout in round 1.
Yeah, it sure did. It sure did. There's a right hand. He's missed so far. Look at the legs. Look at where the power comes from when he bends and gets his body into those punches. You got to watch this one real close. Blood coming from the nose of Sammy Scaff already. Tyson does not throw wild punches, Sam. Big left hook. And there is Scaff down. 3, 4. The count is 5. For the rest of the 6. The count is 7. This one's over. 9. This one is over. It's all over. He tried to make it. Sammy Scaff tried to get up. His nose is cut. Look at the side of his nose there.
Tyson stayed very busy in his first year as a professional, fighting a total of 15 times. His 15th opponent was Mark Young, who came into the bout with a record of 12-4-1. Young came out aggressively and went straight at Tyson, throwing punches at awkward angles.
And that jab pushed him back. Oh, this guy is like a ball.
Tyson waited for the right opportunity and landed a devastating blow to finish the year with an emphatic knockout victory.
And down goes Mark Young. A breeze, that's it. A little, and then all of a sudden, Young went flying to the canvas. And a happy Mike Tyson, the heavyweight, highly publicized, highly thought of, now 15-0.
As Tyson's career moved forward, the quality of his opposition gradually improved. In his first fight in 1986, he faced tough journeyman David Jaco. Jaco had previously knocked out an undefeated Donovan Ruddock and was expected to give Tyson a hard time. From the opening bell, Jaco tried to stay in there with Tyson, but as soon as he tasted his power, he began to fight more cautiously.
Clip with the right hand, lucky he was going back. Wasn't then, left hand. How many?
Jaco went down 3 times in the first round before the referee stepped in and mercifully stopped the fight.
2 counts. 3.
Tyson's next opponent was Mike Jameson. Despite being the smaller and shorter man, Tyson had Jameson on the back foot from the start. However, unlike Tyson's previous opponents, Jameson was able to survive the early going by tying up Tyson whenever they got close.
Started the fight off with some wicked right punches and left hooks to the body, which seems
11 months.
Yeah, Ken, he has a long road ahead of him. He is a young, strong kid. He does.
But in round 4, Tyson connected with a flurry of punches which sent Jameson down.
Mike Tyson sends Mike Jameson to the mat here in round.
He had made it out of the round by clinching again, but the inevitable happened in round 5.
Jameson is doing at this point what I think he should have been doing from the first. He just took a right hand to the top of the head.
Down to one knee, Jameson. Joe Cortez, the referee, with a count, and Jameson suffering his second knockdown here in the 5th round, back up in the corner. And one thing, he's a showman. Jameson wants to continue. Referee Joe Cortez says no. Jameson says he wants to go on, but the referee Joe Cortez says it is over here in.
Tyson faced another tough opponent for his next bout in the person of Jesse Ferguson. Ferguson had only been beaten once in his professional career at the time.
And the Ring magazine.
The bout started at a fast pace, with Tyson unloading vicious punches, but Ferguson showed big heart and courage and landed a few punches of his own.
16-foot ring, very much to Tyson's liking. Starting out, going to the body. A couple of those punches appeared low.
In the Carl Williams fight, we saw Jesse Ferguson go into the corner and on.
First round knockout victim. But now, Tyson got an uppercut through the guard.
A major league body puncher. One of the things that distinguishes him even.
Ferguson landed one good left. It seems to be Green. Believed before this began that it would go to a decision.
But after taking so much punishment, Ferguson went down for the first time in round 5.
TKO defeat, not a decision. Was in trouble in both the first and 10th rounds, and now he's in trouble here. Blood coming out from the nose of Jesse Ferguson. The right uppercut of Tyson has put him down. 6, 7, 8. Up at 9 is Jesse Ferguson.
I think that uppercut.
Somehow, Ferguson made it to the end of the round, but the fight was stopped in round 6 when he could no longer continue fighting.
Can't say I blame him.
The only thing Ricardo could do is what he just did. Give him a warning. And take points away if he continues to do it. Tyson's making a mistake by letting himself get this close to Ferguson. He must maintain a little bit of distance so that he's going to take a point. He's disqualified. He disqualified Jesse Ferguson for clinching.
Tyson continued to move up the ranks and was ranked the number 10 heavyweight by the WBC when he faced Steve Zewski in March 1986. Once again, Tyson showed his power, but Zewski took some good shots, and found some success of his own.
His jab is just an awesome weapon. Every time he puts his hands up high, Tyson moves in and smacks it. That time was a short left hook to the head.
But in the end, Tyson proved to be the better man by knocking out Zuski in the third round.
Tyson's head. With about 20 seconds to go, and there is a solid shot. If Sadowski stayed up after that one, I don't know. Doesn't look like he'll beat the count. The count is 8, 9, 10, and this one's over. Off to McKinney.
After winning his first 19 fights by knockout, Tyson's next 2 fights ended in decision victories.
Big left hand to end things.
Then, in June 1986, he faced the dangerous Reggie Gross, who was known for his notable victories over Jimmy Clark, Prince Charles Williams, and Burt Cooper. Gross came out firing, catching Tyson with some clean shots. However, Tyson was unfazed as he unleashed his explosive power and sent Gross down. He made it back to his feet, but Tyson continued from where he had stopped and knocked out Gross with less than 30 seconds to go in the first round.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are out. You can't stand up.
In his last fight as a teenager, Tyson faced William Hosea. However, Tyson also made quick work of Hosea, knocking him out in the first round.
Good right uppercut, and once again the legs twitch. Hosea in trouble. And down. Didn't beat.
Tyson, who was now ranked the number 2 heavyweight by the WBC, faced Lorenzo Boyd for his next fight. Boyd, who came in 21 pounds lighter, immediately felt Tyson's power as his first punch left him with a broken nose. Although Boyd managed to survive the first round, he only delayed the inevitable as he was brutally knocked out in round 2.
To the body by Tyson again. A double right hand to the body and the chin. Down goes Lorenzo Boyd. The count is 5. The count is 6. The count is 8. He will not get up. It's over.
Sam, show me what heavyweight throws punches that quick. Those were 2 right hands, one to the body, and you snap your fingers. It was turned into, I believe it was a right uppercut. That's how fast it was.
In July 1986, Tyson squared off against Marvis Frazier, a former world title challenger and the son of former world heavyweight champion Joe Frazier.
To be contended with wins as we saw earlier over the likes of Quick Tillis and Bone Crusher Smith. He can.
Referee does not score, scoring on the round system. Supplemental 4-point.
In this fight, Tyson displayed his devastating power as he demolished Frazier in only 30 seconds and established himself as one of the most fearsome heavyweights.
Like Marvis's father, Joe, Marvis must move or we're going to be out of here very, very quickly. Uppercut, and Marvis is hurt.
Frazier is down. Joe Cortez moves in to have a look, and he's going to stop the fight. It did not last 20 seconds. Tyson goes over to take a look at Marvis Frazier, obviously quite concerned. A terrific uppercut. The same punch with which Tyson knocked out Jesse Ferguson the first time you saw him here on ABC Sports.
Watch the uppercut, the right uppercut.
We're going to show it to you in just a moment. Right now, there is Jim Jacobs, yes.
Old manager of Mike Tyson talking to him. 30 30-second knockout sensation. Watch the right hand of Mike Tyson. Marvis in the corner and trapped. There it was. Just clipped him right on the chin. The left was unnecessary. Marvis is badly hurt at this point.
In August 1986, Tyson took on dangerous Cuban fighter Jose Ribalta.
Remember, a foul can cost you the round. Mandatory 8 count is in effect. Watch your low blows.
From the start, Ribalta showed great heart and courage and did what only a few fighters had been able to do at the time by taking Tyson to the 10th round.
Problem with Marvis Frazier, couldn't keep him off. And what he's going to have to do is keep those hands up at all times. Big right hand again, but Ribalta's...
Tyson needed to score 3 knockdowns, once in rounds 2, 8, and 10, before he was able to stop Ribalta.
Oh, what a shot! And Ribalta's down. He is up, but he is in some trouble. Oh, he's seriously hurt this time, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. That's a fighter. And that's it. I want to say that there's no way Ribalta could win the fight, but I think the official was wrong for stopping it. He had come back from those punches before.
In September 1986, Tyson faced former cruiserweight world champion Alfonso Ratliff. Ratliff was able to survive the first round by circling around the ring and staying out of Tyson's reach. However, Tyson closed the distance in round 2 and landed a vicious punch that dropped Ratliff.
And Ratliff will sit it out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ray, it looked like a short left hook. It was a classic punch.
He managed to climb back to his feet, but Tyson went for the kill and stopped him moments later with a flurry of punches.
Tyson has left little doubt about that so far. Right hand, that should be just about it. Davey Pearl looking very closely. And that's all. It's over.
The bicycle had a flat tire.
And the rider
by a
fell
left
off.
hook. That, incidentally, is a much more important fight for Tyson than you could imagine because it qualifies him for a shot at Trevor Berbick for the heavyweight title.
On November 22, 1986, 20-year-old Tyson got his first shot at a world title against Trevor Berbick for the WBC heavyweight title. Berbick is known for being the last opponent of Muhammad Ali, and he had won the WBC heavyweight title by defeating Pinklin Thomas by decision 8 months earlier. This was also Tyson's 28th fight in just 21 months of turning professional and his second full year as a professional.
Can you question him the champion or keep sucking? All right, let's get it on. Come on.
Prove that he's one of the great champions. Let's see how long his reign lasts.
Despite Berbick's height and reach advantage, Tyson acted as the aggressor from the start, battering the champion with multiple hard shots.
Some big trouble in a hurry. He's taking big chances with Tyson. Tyson clips him with the left hand. Look at this combination, and Berbick ready to go. But
Berbick barely survived the opening round by pushing and attempting to hold on at various points.
again he's got catches him with a foot. Trevor's ready to go again. Tyson knows that he can score at will now. Berbick doing nothing like he did against Pinklin Thomas. Fighting in the wrong position. Not using the jab and the bell ends. Round 1. A good round 1 for Mike Tyson.
But in round 2, Tyson picked up right where he left off and immediately floored Berbick.
Tyson goes to work right away, and he gets Trevor in trouble, and he's down. He'll have to take the standing 8 count as he steps right up the counts to 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and he says he's okay. Mills Lane lets them continue.
The champion was able to get back to his feet, but Tyson striked once more and scored a knockout victory.
Catches him with a right left hook, and he goes down. He goes down. He should be able to get up from this. His legs may be shut. They are. As Trevor Berbick falls back in the ropes. I don't know if he's going to be able to get
continue. He's got the heart, but his body won't let him do what his mind wants to. And he's counted out.
With the win, Tyson made history by becoming the youngest heavyweight champion, a record that has remained unbroken almost 4 decades later.
Tyson, Berbick doing nothing offensively. He crashes down. Mills Lane sends him to the corner, and look at the courage. Again, his mind and heart want to get up, but his body won't allow him to. His legs are rubberized. Look at it. Mills Lane continues the count. And it'll be scored as a knockout for Mike Tyson. And that's it. He's not ready.
In May 1987, Tyson made the second defense of his heavyweight title against former heavyweight champion Pinklin Thomas.
Circus, come out fighting.
Against Mike Tyson.
Tyson is a 6-1 favorite.
Tyson came out swinging in the opening round and looked to end the fight early. However, a durable Thomas, who had never been knocked out before, managed to remain on his feet despite the punishments he received.
The key to this punch for Pinklin Thomas breaks your rhythm. The jab breaks the rhythm.
Another big left hand. Thomas is hurt.
Upright, and all Tyson's doing is nailing.
His legs are not rock solid at this moment either.
Watch for the
brutal first round.
For the next 4 rounds, Thomas used his reach advantage and jabs to control the distance while clinching Tyson whenever the champion came close. This strategy worked well from Thomas until the 6th round, when Tyson found an opening and demolished the former champion with a brutal knockout.
Thomas in trouble again, and now Tyson moves in for the kill. 2 uppercuts in the left hand. Thomas trying to hold on. Serious trouble, and down he goes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's over. It is over.
This was the only time that Thomas was ever knocked out in his professional career.
You heard in the corner before that round, Kevin Rooney saying, start throwing punches with mean intentions. In effect, he was saying...
Following his title defense against Pinklin Thomas, Tyson unified the belts at heavyweight, becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion by defeating Tony Tucker. His next defense came against 1984 Olympic gold medalist Tyrell Biggs. There was bad blood between both men coming into this bout, as Biggs promised to put an end to Tyson's reign.
Face or mine.
The Olympic medalist got off to a good start, using his jab and reach advantage to control the distance.
On the part of Tyrell Biggs. Good lap.
However, Tyson gradually closed the distance and began landing powerful shots.
Biggs rather to move to his left. Now he's been moving to his...
Tyson overwhelmed Biggs with his power and relentless attacks. And with 30 seconds left in round 7, Tyson dropped Biggs for the first time before stopping him moments later.
Tremendous left hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How do you feel, Cole? Okay? Oh, this is it. He is gone right now. He has no legs at all. And 10 seconds to go in a round. There's a left hand. He's down again. It's over. It's all over. And it wasn't even close. Here's the final knockdown now.
No, I think it's the power and the fact that...
In January 1988, Tyson made the next defense of his undisputed title against the legendary former heavyweight champion, Larry Holmes. Holmes is known as the only fighter to ever defeat Muhammad Ali by stoppage. However, the 37-year-old Holmes, who had been out of the ring for 20 months, was much slower than Tyson. The younger champion was the aggressor throughout the bout, and Holmes only made it to the 4th round by clinching whenever Tyson came close. But in round 4, Tyson dropped Holmes 3 times, forcing the referee to mercifully stop the fight 5 seconds before the end of the round.
Should be hanging on. There with the right hand, the left hand. He's going to hang on, or they'll stop the fight. Down he goes. Now he's hurt. It's all over.
This was the only knockout loss that Holmes suffered in his 75 professional fights.
And still the undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Tyson's next defense was against former heavyweight world champion Tony Tubbs.
Tony, to your corners to await the starting bell. Good luck.
Mercanti says they're all set, and there's the bell for round one. Tubbs throws the jab. And you can begin to see the startling hand quickness that Tubbs brings. Startling partially because of the shape of his body.
Well, here with Tubbs, the uppercut. I also noticed the uppercut. You need to break that rhythm with a jab.
Tubbs throwing the uppercut.
Following an impressive first-round performance by Tubbs, Tyson took control of the action in round two. Tyson used his devastating power to break down the challenger before stopping him in the final seconds of the round.
That was not the punch hurt.
Tubbs is hurt. Tubbs is hurt badly. It was
The boxer is thinking all the time, and the puncher is punching all ropes. What was happening actually was that Tyson was wearing down Tubbs because Tubbs tried to stay inside and fight Mike Tyson's fight.
In June 1988, Tyson defended his heavyweight title against former world heavyweight champion Michael Spinks. Many still regarded Spinks as the lineal world heavyweight champion since he had not lost his title in the ring.
Against the youngest ever heavyweight.
And we're just about ready to go.
Tyson went straight to work, pounding Spinks with hard shots and asserting dominance. Spinks had little to offer in terms of offense as Tyson continued to control the action.
Spinks not able to hold it off so far with a jab. He tries to come back at him, but Tyson walks right through it. Tyson showing no fear, no respect.
Then, barely a minute into the fight, Tyson unloaded and knocked Spinks down for the first time in his career.
Vicious shots to the body. Nothing really heavy landing yet, but he's taking them. The uppercut. Body shot. Down goes Mike Spinks for the first time.
Although Spinks made it back to his feet, he was no match for Tyson, who knocked him out almost immediately.
Down. Here comes Mike Spinks in. He leads to the right hand. Down he goes. I don't think he'll get up from this. Mike Spinks is laying flat on his back. The count is up to 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. He won't be able to do it.
The fight was over in just 91 seconds, and this marked the only loss in Spinks' career.
Knockout for Mike Tyson. Unbelievable strike. It came in the first round. And the timer tells me 1:31 of the first round. One of the fastest knockouts in heavyweight history. It came at 1:31 of the first round. Mike Spinks.
In his first fight in 1989, Tyson defended his title against British Frank Bruno. The fight got off to an exciting start as Tyson immediately dropped Bruno in the opening round.
Bruno tries to keep him off. Bruno showing that he's not afraid, hanging on. Bruno's already tagged with a right hand. And there goes Bruno for the first time fight. The first right hand that got him, he was down. He'll have to take the standing 8 count. Hey, you all right? Bruno's clear, but he knows the power of Mike Tyson.
Although it looked like it was going to be another quick win for Tyson, Bruno quickly recovered and managed to stun Tyson at the end of round 1.
Cut loose, and Richardson won as Tyson nails him with the uppercut. Now Frank comes very slowly across the ring. He knows he's in with a bull. Tyson gets nailed with a left hook. Tyson looks wobbly as he attacks Bruno. Bruno continues to throw. Tyson was caught and wobbled. A lot of movement where Frank Bruno is just kind of a stand-up guy, almost tailor-made for Tyson. At time he caught him with a body shot. The height advantage that Bruno had.
Tyson also quickly recovered and dominated the fight until the 5th round, when he eventually stopped Bruno.
From the nose, his eyes are puffy. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele has moved in and has stopped the fight. It's all over. Michael Tyson wins on a 5th round TKO.
In July 1989, Tyson made the next defense of his title against Carl Williams. This was Williams' second attempt at a world title, but the fight ended abruptly midway into the first round after Tyson connected with a powerful punch.
Учится в феврале 90-го. Ой, какой левый боковой! Страшно смотреть, 1,5 минуты всего, даже меньше прошло. Поднимется ли Уильямс? Поднялся на ноги. Сумеет ли побить счет? Сумеет ли... Нет, рефери показывает, что нет. Не готов продолжать бой Карл Уильямс. Сумасшедший левый боковой.
With this win, Tyson extended his unbeaten record to 37-0. However, suffered his first defeat in an upset loss to Buster Douglas in 1990.
Buster Douglas, look at this, up to 7 and 8. He's not gonna make it.
Tyson faced another 1984 Olympic medalist in his next fight in the person of Jamaican Alex Stewart. As soon as the match started, Tyson went on to attack Stewart and scored the first knockdown less than 10 seconds into the fight. Stewart bravely got back to his feet, but he was unable to withstand Tyson's assaults as he was knocked down 2 more times in the opening round before the fight ended. In March 1991, Tyson faced hard-hitting Donovan Ruddock in a championship eliminator fight. Tyson and Ruddock were ranked number 1 and 2 respectively by all the major sanctioning bodies.
Obey my commands at all times.
Round 1 scheduled for 12.
A difference in size immediately apparent. Ruddock just went for a home run with an uppercut.
From the opening round, both men went straight to work. Ruddock showed no fear against Tyson as he stood in front of him and traded punches.
Thrown by Tyson. He's been throwing 1 punch at a time, and so has Razor Ruddock.
And we are heading for the bell. Tyson hitting afterwards and defended by Ruddock. Down goes Ruddock.
However, Tyson got the better of the exchanges and dropped Ruddock in the 2nd and 3rd rounds before ending the fight in the 7th round.
Now the right combination. Steele steps in. Is it over? It's over. It's over. And Mike Tyson has defeated Razor.
In August 1995, Tyson returned to the ring after being away for more than 4 years due to his prison sentence. His first opponent was Peter McNeely. The fight got off to an exciting start as McNeely went straight at Tyson and started attacking from the start. However, McNeely was made to pay for his aggression as Tyson immediately dropped him to the canvas.
But this is still a replay of the first knockdown. Mike comes across, just a nice short, crisp, turned over the right hand. Kind of stunned McNeely, semi-flash knock.
Nevertheless, McNeely did not stop coming forward, but Tyson made easy work of him, winning the fight in only 89 seconds.
That nonsense because they were starting to butt heads. Oh.
Tyson with a left hook, a right uppercut. Down goes McNeely again.
McNeely's hurt this time, Steve. He's very hurt. He can barely stand up. This fight has got about 30 seconds left.
They want Tyson to go to the...
That was not correct. That was not correct.
He quit.
That's it. He quit. McNeely has quit.
He didn't quit. His corner threw in the towel.
He didn't quit at all. McNeely didn't quit at all. His corner
didn't quit at all. He fought his heart out.
This is tantamount to Evil Knievel jumping over the counter in a rocket. He didn't even get started. That's a crime for McNeely. This kid was fighting his heart out. That is wrong.
It's too bad, yes. At first it appeared as if McNeely had quit, but no, it was the corner. McNeely wanted to continue. Everything happened so fast, it was tough to determine, but it was McNeely's corner who stopped the fight. And that is it. Just like that, it's over.
Well, that was that.
Tyson's second fight after prison was against little-known Buster Mathis Jr. Mathis managed to go 3 rounds with Tyson by evading most of his punches.
Continues to miss, and missing again, and missing again.
And Mathis tonight, he's doing a good job slipping.
Tyson missing again with the left uppercut.
Tyson really trying to...
However, the end came with about 40 seconds left in round 3 as Tyson connected with a devastating punch that dropped the previously undefeated Mathis to the canvas.
See, he stepped back and did it again, stepped off and around, and ripped that uppercut to where Mathis was ducking right into it.
9, 10. He didn't beat the count.
A devastating right uppercut, 2 of them by Mike Tyson, and he is knocked down Buster Mathis Jr.
In May 1996, Tyson and Frank Bruno once again met, but this time, Tyson was the challenger for the WBC heavyweight title.
Any question, Mr. Tyson? Mr. Bruno, let's get it on!
With the bodybuilder's physique, 27 pounds heavier, almost 4 inches taller, huge reach advantage.
Tyson repeated the success in their first meeting, but this time around, he needed just 3 rounds to knock out Bruno and become the new champion.
Here's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laying it on, pouring it on. Down goes Bruno into the ropes. And it is all over. It is all over here in round 3. Mike Tyson is champion again.
And that is it. Mike Tyson is back. The Tyson era has begun.
I told you Frank Bruno had no chance because those absolutes Mike hits with both hands. He's got a good chin. You're not getting him out of there.
In September 1996, Tyson faced WBA heavyweight champion Bruce Seldon. Tyson made short work of Seldon, dropping him 2 times in the opening round for an easy victory.
Now that's not.
Down goes Bruce Seldon.
That was a punch high on the head.
Punch high in the head, Freddie. You're exactly right.
Hand. He had a nice long rest there, but he has felt.
Back comes Seldon. And Tyson with a left.
You can't get one. You can't buy one or learn one.
Oh, forget it. He's wobbly.
You can always
It's
punch,
over.
and that's it.
It's over in the first round.
1 minute and 9 seconds were left, and he was not going to weather the storm. If he came out, he'd have been flattened.
Following 2 back-to-back losses to Evander Holyfield, Tyson returned to the ring in January 1999 to face South African Francois Botha.
Both been champions before, so I expect for you to conduct yourself.
The once invincible Tyson appeared rusty in this fight as Botha easily outboxed him throughout the fight.
Both have the ability to combat this. Both are disrupted. He's losing his cool. Oh,
That is not necessarily respectable.
and both are backing up his
Way, but Mike's got to fire.
Oh, good right hand by Francois.
By the 5th round, Botha was ahead on all the scorecards. However, when fighting with a hard puncher like Tyson, a single punch can change everything.
And get off punches.
Beautiful right hand. Down goes Botha. That's all it took. One shot. He may not get up. Both are stumbling around. 8, 9. Can he make it? It's over. It's over. Mike Tyson has returned.
One right hand.
One right hand equals, neutralizes everything that was happening to him. That's what happens when you got a great puncher.
That's all it takes.
Was he lucky? Well, I picked him in 5, and in 5.
In January 2000, Tyson made his debut in Europe against British heavyweight champion Julius Francis. Tyson easily dominated the fight from the start, flooring Francis twice in the opening round.
That's a lot more than most people thought.
That left hook to the body hurts, Steve.
He could be in trouble right here. He's stunned and down he goes.
Wicked uppercut, which missed.
Looking to end it here at the end of the round.
Then, in round 2, he repeated the success and floored Francis 3 more times before the fight was stopped 58 seconds into the round.
Francis. Tough body
good, Steve. Killer shot.
6, 7. Into round 2. He's been down 3 times. How much more punishment? There's a left uppercut, a twisting left. Down he goes again.
It was a good body shot, a right uppercut to the body before the left uppercut.
If anything, he's showing that he's got guts. Goes down for a 5th time, and that's it. It's waved off. It's all over here in round 2.
Again, that right uppercut on the inside against a big man like that with the leverage Mike.
In October 2001, Tyson squared off against Danish former IBO champion Brian Nielsen. Nielsen came into the bout with an impressive record of 61 wins and only 1 loss, with some of his wins coming against notable opponents like Larry Holmes and Phil Jackson. However, Tyson had little trouble with Nielsen as he dominated the fight and floored Nielsen in the 3rd round.
Mike has no let up in him, he's just
Quick combination of the head, and down goes Nielsen.
This was the 2nd time that Nielsen had ever been knocked down in his career.
And the second hook and the right hand raises.
For the next 3 rounds, Tyson continued to pummel Nielsen with multiple hard shots.
Left-right combination up to the head. By Tyson over the left eye of Nielsen, who's getting hammered.
Big uppercuts by Mike, double left up.
Forcing him to retire in his corner after the 6th round.
Winner right now. All right, corner. Okay. Mike Tyson, you win. Retires. Mike.
It's over.
It's on. Left eye. Wonderful.
Following Tyson's loss to Lennox Lewis in 2002, he made a comeback in February 2003 against Clifford Etienne, named 2000's most exciting fighter to watch.
Any questions, Mike? Any questions, Cliff? Touch him up, gentlemen. God bless. Good luck.
Etienne down 10 times in 26 fights. And the Black Rhino get Tyson's.
However, the fast-rising Etienne was no match against Tyson, as he was knocked out in just 49 seconds into the fight, making it the 23rd first-round knockout victory for Tyson. The victory would be the 50th and final one of Tyson's professional career. Tyson fought 2 more times before he retired with a record of 50 wins, with 44 of those coming by way of knockout and 6 losses. Which of Tyson's wins is your favorite? Let us know your answer in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more amazing content.